If more of us valued food and cheer and song above hoarded gold, it would be a merrier world. J.R.R. Tolkien.
Oh, hi there. Hey, if you've got a second, I'll give you a copper piece if you come help me gather ingredients down at the market. There's a hungry adventuring party at my tavern and they're waiting on lunch. I think that there's a lich that's cast a curse on our land because none of the game and none of the livestock is fit to eat. Come with me and I'll explain more. So I've got to keep an entire tavern full of adventurers fed for a few days, and I don't have any meat until this lich problem gets worked out. But hey, I hear there's this up-and-coming alchemist in town, and he's been working on a meatless meat. It sounds kind of weird, but maybe it's worth checking out. Let's go.
Well, that went well. I don't think they suspected a thing, so I guess that alchemist is worth his salt. You were quite handy to have around in the kitchen. Do you think I could ask you to come back again tomorrow? I found this old book down in the cellar, and I think it's a recipe book. You don't happen to speak Undercommon, do you? Well, we just won't tell them that it's drow food, and we should be fine.
Hey, I really appreciate your help the last couple of days. I don't think I could have done that without you. Look, I know it's a lot to ask, but do you think you could take care of the tavern for a few days? I'm gonna go take care of this lich problem once and for all. Thank you. Hi everyone, my name is Mads, and that little skit that you just watched is my final project for my class called Unveiling the Anthropocene. And this is a science and math class for artsy fartsy kids that may not thrive in traditional science or math classes. So the point of this class was to analyze data that reflects humans' impact and humans' interaction with the earth, with the planet. And then we take all that data and we chew it up and we spit back out a creative project. And the final project is focused on creativity and creating a narrative and storytelling, talking about the planet and sustainability and the climate crisis is a lot. It's a big can of worms. And one, it can get kind of doom and gloom and it can get kind of heavy sometimes. And two, there are a lot of people out there who are not interested in having these conversations. They just don't want to hear it. And so my goal was to make the information a little bit more palatable and was to perhaps reach out to some people who may not normally be interested in these conversations by framing it in a more lighthearted way. Now, the specific aspect of the climate crisis that I chose to focus on was how our diet and how big farming, factory farming, agribusiness is bad for the planet. How factory farming is not good for the planet, it is not good for the animals, and it is not good for people. And so I will provide some literature and some resources and stuff like that. I'm not going to get too into the nitty-gritty right now, but hopefully by watching this video you were able to see that it's not that hard to integrate more plant-based options into our diet. You can eat less meat and still have vibrant and tasty and exciting food, because that is the direction that we need to be heading in. I am by no means saying that you need to stop eating meat. What I'm saying is that eating less meat is better for the planet. If you are going to eat meat, you should try and source it from local farms and not big factory farms. So like I said, I will provide some literature if you are interested in looking into this more and looking more at the statistics and stuff. I highly recommend it. And now I was heavily inspired to do this project by my favorite cookbook ever. This is the Hero's Cookbook. It is the official D&D cookbook. So I took some of my favorite recipes in here, and if they weren't already vegetarian, I to do this project by my favorite cookbook on planet Earth, which is Hero's Feast. I will provide copies of as well. So I took some of my favorite recipes in here, and if they weren't already vegetarian, I conversation about a big serious noble cause, and I will provide copies of as well. Thanks. So